Warning: the Atari Creep YouTube channel is intended for a mature audience. Regardless of the subject matter, this video may contain strong language, simulated violence, and lots of psychological nudity. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? Guys, before we get to the topic at hand, I want to just bring out a couple. First and foremost, we'll be playing Moon Patrol tonight over on Instagram. Every Sunday night, I try to stream for at least an hour on Instagram. Just search for the Atari Creep. We're playing Moon Patrol for the Atari 2600 for the Atari.io High Score Squad Challenge. That's what we're playing up until the end of the month. And, you know, more so than just coming and joining and watching me tonight, why don't you just join in the fun? Come over to Atari.io. Look for High Score Squad in the forums. Bingo, there you are. We have a good time. It's a good group of folks. And regardless of what your score is, it's always fun. It's always fun. Second, we're giving these away because of $1,300 mark made on the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Link is down below if you won't care to donate and or share the video. And a winner has been picked. I have his name right here. And I'm just waiting to hear a response. I'm going to do that from now on because I tend to pick somebody, they don't want it, and then I have to chase people around. And so I messaged them personally, and I'm going to wait to see if they will accept the prize. And if so, then I'll make the announcement maybe on my community page, and then I'll mention it at the beginning of my next video. Speaking of Alzheimer's, I got this. My girlfriend, she's the queen of bringing random shit home. I don't collect pops. You guys know that. But Ronald Reagan's one of my favorite presidents of all time. I don't care about your political views. Don't talk about that. But Ronnie here is one of my favorites, and he died of Alzheimer's. So there's a connection there. Guys, there's a link down below if you want to share and or click and donate. Let's try to get to 1,500. 1,500 is my next goal. And I think we could easily smash that. So share that link, donate if you can. Plenty more things to be given away. I got 2 more games over here. We of course have a custom controller. Search my other videos out for that information. You get to choose the controller. How fucking cool is that? So on to the topic at hand. So this past Wednesday, is that when the fuck we do these? I don't know. This past week at some point, I was over on Open Every Box. Our good buddy Pete over here, he has the Amico All Access. I'll put the link to this specific video. He chops up the clips so they're shorter and a little more digestible all in one sitting. And one of the topics we were talking about is the current medical situations going on and how it will impact the release of, well, in this case, the Amico, of course, but many of other things, and how it could hurt it or maybe even help it in a lot of ways. And then there were suggestions as to how to distribute the units if there were delays and such. Now, first and foremost, I want to come right out and say I'm one of those guys that think he's going to have to delay this thing. I think Tommy and his team, though they're working their asses off not to have to do this, I have a feeling in my gut that there's going to be a delay, and we probably won't see this on market until Q1 of next year, only because of a lot of things Tommy has said in the past. If they had the delay, he doesn't want to fight with the Christmas crowd and all that crap. But regardless of all that, there were some interesting things brought up. I think it was Anthem. I think it was Anthem, or maybe it was even Pete himself, who came up with the idea. And I thought this would be fantastic because this leads into, if you see there, Dave from Intellivision Nation joined us for the first time this week. He segued into a really great marketing strategy that the Amico could do just in the background without even trying, to be honest with you, and using us as fucking mules. You know what I mean? I got no problem with that. I got no problem with that at all if Tommy wants to use me as a mule if I get my console earlier than a lot more people were expecting. So here's what was brought up. The way he should probably go about this, for selfish reasons, of course, because we want our consoles, is to worry about pre-orders, of course, founders, then VIP, and then everything else. And if you remember correctly, a while back, we were talking about their manufacturing and production limits and how many they can get out in a specific amount of time. And of course, it takes time to get the stuff over here and all the testing and all that crap. But what was discussed here was an interesting get out the founders and then work on the VIP. I mean, you can only make small batches at a time. So why not do that? Flood the market with those people. And most of us are all YouTubers. And the reason And the reason why people think that this may be kind of a marketing strategy is because most of us are here on the YouTube thing. We're not the intended market, though we are part of his advertising strategy market, or whatever you want to call it. We're part of the demographic, but we're not his key core audience. We get these things in our hands, and then over the time, he starts to slowly integrate some advertising out to his actual key market. Meanwhile, you, me, Pete, all these people are making videos on the Amico because we got ours already. So there's this always in the background speak of something called the Amico. Tommy starts his marketing, 2-3 months before release? Is that what they usually do? Please let me know down below. Of course, Tommy, as always, chime in. And while all these moms and family groups and people at the baseball diamonds and all the stuff are seeing the advertisements, they start looking it up, and there's already a plethora of information on this machine. So now they're seeing something marketed for something. They don't have to go in blind. And if this thing is as amazing as Tommy hopes it to be, well, we're going to be free fucking advertising for this guy. So get out the VIP and the Founders Editions and all that stuff. Get them in our hands. It doesn't have to be exactly 10/10, but before the turn of the year, and then start working on building inventory and all the other stuff that you need to do. And by the time the advertising starts and the search engines start clicking on, oh, Amico, what is this Amico thing that's supposed to be family friendly? Oh, Pete of Open Every Box has about 200 videos on it. Let's watch. Oh, this looks entertaining. This looks like something. Oh, we can't watch this Creep video thing because he's a filthy mouth prick from Boston. But we have. You get the point. There are so many of us out there that'll be doing written reviews, that'll be doing video reviews, that'll be doing demonstrations. And I actually think that could help if he decides to delay this into Q1. I don't know, just a thought. Dave, thank you so much for bringing that up. That was a very interesting add-on to the topic as far as when and how we should receive these things because of a delay. But Pete is still holding on to his optimism. There's a good possibility that 10/10 might happen. I'm not holding out much hope. It's reality, guys. I mean, they're a small fish in a big world trying to break in. They're just a dude like you and I trying to get our piece of lettuce. And the small guy always has to take a back seat sometimes. I want to know what you think. Do you think that could be an excellent marketing strategy? Or do you think he should just wait and just deliver it all as scheduled, but when that time period comes, meaning VIP gets it a week early and then everyone else starts getting theirs, but when he decides to launch it to the world? I think it would be great. I think it would be great if some of us would get it, for selfish reasons, of course, would get them in our hands. And I promise, Tommy, I'll make a few videos that are family friendly. I'll make a few videos that moms and dads can watch with little Sally and Johnny. I won't say fuck once. I'll say dang it all and gosh darn it and golly gee. But I may lick the console once or twice and make some suggestive stuff, But either way, guys, let me know what you think down below. Go ahead and leave feedback, thumbs up, thumbs down, all feedback to the Creep is positive, guys. Thank you always so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Greatest president of all time, Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's took this amazing man off the planet. Click that link down below. I would really appreciate it. Until next time, take care, creep it real, and bye-bye.